Hello, I'm Gaoyu Qin. Today I will talk about the library management system, OOP and data persistence system. The main objective of the project was to create a library management system using Python. Libraries can be busy and tracking the resource while providing active service can be difficult. Therefore, a management system can come in handy by improving the service. In the project, the technologies that were used included Python, CSV, and OOP principles to create the management system. The presentation will break down the process of creating the management system. The library management system is aimed at managing the daily activity in the library. The system aims to make library management easier by automating data and processing involved in the day-to-day running of a library. The system will achieve this in the following ways. Firstly, it will manage activities such as inventory, member tracking, book returns, and report generation to ensure active, effective service delivery for the library users and the staff. Secondly, the system aims to ensure error-free management, data persistence, and real-time update through automation. As a result, the decision made in libraries will be data-driven. The proposed library management system will have the following features. One of the main features is a user-friendly administrative interface that is easy, fast, and efficient to use. The system will also be able to handle data through book and member management system. Finally, the system will be tracking borrowing to ensure that user get the desired books and returns them on time. Failure to which will be fine. Finally, the system will be responsible for generating report on member activities, issued book, and total books to ensure the library makes data-driven decisions. These features are geared to ensure that library resources are managed effectively by ensuring timely issuance and returning of books. The proposed system will have a three-tier system which includes the following. The first tier will compare of books. The information in this tier will include the title, author, ISBN, publication date, and available of the books. The second tier includes the member class or the people who need to use library resource. The information in this tier will include the member's name, ID, and the list of borrowed books to track the movement of library resource. The final tier is the libraries class. In this tier, the central system for managing the members and books will be operational. It allows the library management to add and remove books will also handle the flow of books after issuance and returns. The system will manage the fines for later return. To accomplish data persistence, the proposed system will store data using CVS field. It will use book CVS store book data and member CVS store member information. The system will load the data during startup, and this will ensure that the data can be stored in the long term without being lost. The proposed system will have an integrated, menu-driven command line interface for using interaction. As a result, it will be based on a menu-driven. The system can be used for adding crucial data such as the books in the library, member and the issuing and returning data. The user interaction ensures simplicity whereby a librarian can use it with no technical skill. The following algorithm solution will be used by the system. For adding books, the algorithm involves the following steps. Firstly, the system will prompt the librarian to input book detail. After this information is added, the system creates the books and this followed by adding the book to a list and save it to book CVS after the information is saved. The system will verify success for returning books. The algorithm first requires the librarian to enter the member ID and ISBN. The information is crucial in confirming if they borrow the book title. After confirmation, the system will update members' record based on if he or she has returned it on time. The system will also check for fines if there is a later return. In the case of issuing books, the algorithm requires the input member ID and ISBN. It will then check books availability and is not there. It marks if book is unavailable. The system updates CSV fields. Finally, for the search function, the algorithm search for the title or ISBN and process to display books info and availability. To make this research easier, it is case insensitive to increase flexibility in case the user use different case later in the search. The system applies OOP principle to ensure that it achieves modularity and scalability. For instance, it ensures that the different categories, including class, member, book, and library, is encapsulated based on the available data and its behavior. Secondly, OOP also ensure polymorphism. Hereby the method allows flexibility in the three representations of class and book categories. What is more, the principle allows data to be reused in the system to avoid duplicity and redundancy of information. To determine the effectiveness of the system in achieving its main purpose, the following test plan will be implemented. Based on the assigned task of the library management system, it was tested for tasks such as adding a new book to system, issued books to a member, returning a borrowed book, and finally calculation funds for lateness. This task had to run successfully for this system to achieve its set function. Although several tests were done in projects, the presentation has highlighted two tests that were done to determine the success of the system. One of the test case was case 4, whereby performance of the system when books were returned past the due date was tested. The system was able to recognize that the OK was overdue and assigned a fine. Another test case, case 5, determined if the system was able to search for book title effectively. The system was a success since it was able to identify the books in the system irrespective of the case used. A comprehensive test was done on the system once it was complete. Based on its objective, the following key outcomes were achieved from the test. Firstly, from several test cases on the mean further, the study established all the core feature worked as expected. Secondly, no major bugs encountered, meaning that the system was running effectively. Thirdly, the management system was able to generate reports accurately for books, members, and issued book, allowing the library to track its resources. Also, the project was a success. It encountered the following challenge. Firstly, there were data persistence issues during consecutive process across different seasons. Also, there were error handling problems, such as reading books that were already borrowed or searching for non-existent book title. This challenge under undemanding systems sustainability and overall user experience. The following solutions were intended to address the challenge. Firstly, Python CSV module was used to ensure reliable data storage, also to guarantee data occur in process such as verifying ISBN. The system had input validation, robust error handling was implemented for missing corrupted field, and the process provided clear feedback for the user. Automatic operations were used as a remedy for preventing data corruption, since it allowed writing tempo fields first. Some of the design decisions that were made included tolling for CSV fields, for simplicity in the management of data over complex database. Also, the system used a command line interface to ensure that an effective system was developed despite the existing time constraint. The complication has been created to take data from the brain and as command line for information such as the book title, ISBN, author, and member ID. In data manipulation, information on the book and members data is loaded and updated from CSV fields to memory if there are changes due to borrowing and returning of books. In terms of transactions, the system will increase the borrow count, based on the number of borrows and also track over due date to calculated fines. Tracking the borrowing data will determine the popularity of different books. For the fines, the system will calculate the number of overdue days to determine the fines. In variations, a bar chart shows the borrowing trends to show popularity, while other bar chart illustrated member fines. The slide contains bar charts respecting booking popularity and outstanding fines report. The library management system project shows the effectiveness of Python and OOP Ensemble in managing library resources. The system was successful, but it left room for further development to be efficient and better suited for its purpose. Thank you.